they can do it, we can do it! Okay, I think we can all agree that was a little intense, but we made it! So we put the car through its paces. We made it up here. Google, on the other hand, we pushed past its limit once again, as it steered us wrong, didn't take us to the beginning of the trail. We've modified, found another route that will meet up with the Laguna 69 trail, but we'll have to see how it goes from here and if we can make it as far, because there's some elevation changes. So in any case, we improvise and keep going. Those rocks up there where Solomon is?
Yeah.
Let's walk to those, and then that'll be our next point where we stop and take some breaths, okay? What do you guys think of the view of the glacier?
It'd be nicer if we could see the lake, which would happen if you guys walk faster.
Okay, we'll see if we can pick up the pace, but high altitude steps are a little bit harder work. We can all aspire to be like you, Solomon. Hide and seek with Amos in the mountains.
This is just not, I don't think Amos, we should do
Peekaboo! Alice, I know I told you this, but I'm really proud of you. You see where Solomon and Alice are?
Yeah.
We're gonna walk down to them and then wait there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's our next target. We're coming. Dad, way up at the rock. I think that means this is our stopping point. We had to kind of modify our route here a little bit because we were tracking our time, and Amos has shorter legs. Altitude impacts him a little bit more, so we're making slower time. Originally we were thinking we'd take that path straight ahead that goes down several hundred feet and then over to the right, and there's Laguna 69.
Yeah, we go 200 feet downward and then we just keep going. And then there's about 1,000 feet upward.
No, it's not 1,000 feet upward.
I thought that was what that said.
Yeah, would it feel like 1,000 feet upward? It might feel like it. But
No, I thought that said it. Wait, no, it was 500, was it?
it was a few hundred. We go down, we go back up over to the lagoon. But we figured this is a really gorgeous place to stop. We can not only see that waterfall straight ahead, one of the sources of water into the big lake that we saw, but you can also hear it. Just there's so much water that's coming down. So there's a little closer view of the glacier that's to our right. It's kind of cool. You can see all the crevices in it and some of the channels where the water kind of flows and comes through and then feeds into the waterfalls and the streams that we see. Pretty awesome seeing a glacier up close. Kids are starting to head back up to the top of the ridge. And then that'll connect us with the path on the way back to the road. And they just need to keep a slow and steady pace because you really feel the elevation when you're up this high. It's higher than any mountains we've been on before, so makes for great views, pretty exciting. But it's a slower route to hike. Okay, Louisa, things we've learned on the mountain. Keep going.
The first thing is that when you go faster, you use more oxygen compared to air spinning.
Okay.
That's one of like 3 things. There's spin, you don't go fast, and you use more oxygen. It's harder for your body to move.
Yeah.
It's harder for your body to go up.
So sometimes your mind tricks you, right?
Yeah.
Like you think, oh, I can race up this mountain, this part of the mountain, this part of the trail.
I thought I could go all the way down and up in one day, plus still have enough time to get there before 6. But now, when I'm actually doing it, it's a lot harder.
Yeah. And the sun does set a lot earlier here. It's like, oh, at 5:30 by the time it's almost dark. But you're doing a great job. You gotta remember, sometimes your mind can fool you, so you gotta stop and remember, okay, what's real? So just like when you see the cliff and you're like, oh, it's really scary, just take a minute to realize my feet are firmly on the ground, I'm safe. Remind your mind that you're safe, you can do it. Just like you need to remind your muscles, you can't sprint up to 300 feet of elevation, right?
Yep.
Okay, awesome job today. High five. Way to go. Amos,
See, you too?
are you ready to wake up from your siesta and have a gummy worm? Yes, let's do it. Woohoo!
Okay.
Louisa found nature's recliner on the way back. Just close your eyes, bask in the sunlight, Louisa.
It's more than I'm tired.
Yeah. We're so close to the end now. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. This is always fun when there's a clear trail behind us. But then on the way back, we're like, wait, where is the trail here? So,
It always comes back to you.
yep. So you said this was the spot where we had to climb over the rock.
Yeah.
Do you see the trail?
Yep.
Okay, let's try it. Nice work, Lou. High five. Okay. Well, I'm proud of you guys. You did a great job.
I don't want to get up either. I want to take a nap.
Well,
They have a second gummy worm.
yes. Is that how we should end our hike? Time for gummy worms and Oreos?
Yeah.
Woohoo, sugar!